Hello, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Wind Down Wednesdays. My name is Marc.
I'm Hitchcock.
I'm Alessandra.
And we're really excited this week to introduce to you two of the most spectacular liqueurs or liquors that have come from Goa. The first one that we're going to try is Cabo. And that's made of coconuts.
It's a white coconut rum. It is made from Goa, produced in Goa, distilled in Goa. It is made from molasses, like every rum is made from molasses. But instead of the dark color, it has a white color, so it has gone through a pot still to get rid of the color. And the other one is Fenny, that is made from cashew nut. It is made from cashew nut. It is distilled through a pot still, aged in oak barrels, wooden oak barrels for quite some time, and again distilled to get rid of the color.
Well, I really have to say that these are some quite attractive bottles. Don't you agree with me? They look pretty amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing. Like if they're local bottles, generally they are not quite designed well. These are like very fancy ones, and you feel buying it.
Yes,
Bottle there.
definitely.
To be honest, we had two options for Fenny. We went for this because this looked more attractive. Because I have never tried Fenny in my life. That's the first. So I judged the bottle on the way it looked.
Myself as well. Have you got to try this before?
No, not Fenny, but I've tried coconut.
And Cabo is kind of an Indian substitute for Malibu. So you have something to compare it to.
Well, you know I love coconut, so I think we should start with that one. While Mr. Amog opens the first one for us, I'll tell you a little bit about what you see here. This is in fact a wicker basket, and the literal translation for this wicker basket is called a fiasco. And in fact, the correct translation for a fiasco means a staged drama. And I think, is this safe to say, Melisandre, if we drink this entire bottle, we might become a staged drama?
I don't know about the full bottle. Halfway down the bottle, you might not remember anything. After half the bottle, you might start forgetting about your night.
That sounds pretty amazing. I feel like I could put this in my scooty and get another 10 kilometers to the liter.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a hard sentence. Now, we notice this is clear. When we talk about liquors that are clear or liqueurs, we want to notice the tears. And in fact, what these tears show us are the viscosity of the alcohol. And the slower the tears, the higher the sugar level, the thicker the liquid is, in fact. And that would be one way in which we would admire or look at a clear liquid when it's safe to say that most clear liquids are hard to differentiate between.
Yes.
Now, right off the bat, I can smell an amazing smell in here by far. Melisandre, is there anything other than coconuts you smell in here?
It's not walnuts.
Walnuts, I like that. Mr. Amog, is there anything that you get in terms of tertiary aromas?
No, I don't get it.
Wow, I have candied coconut. This smells like freshly shaved coconut.
Yeah.
A little bit of like a coconut flour.
Some mint to it?
Mint, I like that a lot.
Cherry.
It's some fresh cherries, like maybe a little bit of some almond paste too,
Yes.
or some almond flour.
Do
Definitely.
you get vanilla, like on the back?
I feel like there is vanilla and caramel. It
Yes.
just feels like so many things going on in
You
this
can
one.
smell the sweetness, like even if you smell, you know that yes, it is sweet. You hear that perception coming.
And are you thinking that this will be sweet as you've already tried it before? We hope so. Well, as we like to do in all of our Wind Down Wednesdays. That was very, very much smoother than what I was expecting it to be. And in fact, in terms of a bite, it has very little. Is that safe to say?
Yes.
Now, Melisandre, I can truly tell why you like this. Is there a certain food that you enjoy that goes with this so well?
Mostly seafood.
Oh, wow. Like coconut prawns or coconut crusted shrimp sound really good. And for you, Mr. Moke, do you have a special food that you like with this?
No, I want to drink this
By itself.
by itself.
On its own.
And see, I want to bring this to your attention. In fact, this is a very unique thing to India, where people enjoy drinking in one part of their evening and eating in a complete separate part of their evening. Where in a lot of other parts of the world, people enjoy the combination of drinking and eating at the same time. Well, this was quite a treat. I'm very excited to try our Fanny now as we go on in our tasting for this week. And I see specifically that this is something that I've never tried, and neither have the two of us. How about you? You have tried this before, and have you had positive experiences?
Yeah, the first time I opened it and then I poured it a little bit on the rocks, and I tasted it a little bit. I was like, I don't need water for this. I don't need any mixes for this. I can drink this like that.
I think it's safe to say that this is the few times that we've had a Wind Down Wednesday that in fact all three of you are smiling.
Yeah.
Is that
I
safe
think
to say?
it fits the category of a liqueur.
This is a different type of opening. So you twist the other down, then you open the top.
Wow. I guess that means it's child safety proof.
Yes.
Just in case if your son or daughter are interested in checking out your liquor cabinet, they need a special combination to get into your alcohol. I like that. And it seems like you've had some pretty good here. Let me try and get rid of whatever I have left in here. You've had some good experiences with this, and I'm excited to have them again with you. I know there's been other nut liqueurs and liquors like Frangelico, which is hazelnut, and we have Nocello, which is walnut. But surprisingly, the one that no one knows about is that Amaretto has no nuts in it at all. It's actually not nut-based. It's made from seeds or pits of fruit.
Okay.
So, in fact, somebody who has a nut allergy, that would be the one liqueur that you could try that has nut-like flavors. Now, right off the bat here, much different smell.
Yeah,
Strong,
you can get a
very
taste
strong.
smell of the yeast.
Yeast, yes.
You smell that smell.
And let's talk a little bit about our tiers here. Do you see shorter tiers, longer tiers? These look much faster than the liqueur before this. Much faster. And is there any specific smell that you get in here that you would like to point out to us?
Yeast, a strong yeast, like active,
So,
strong
When
yeast.
you open that bottle of a can of paint, and then you get that smell.
Okay.
That's exactly the smell which I'm getting it.
And Ms. Melisandra, is there something that you smell in this that's specifically sticking out to you?
It all smells candy. Whatever smells, you get all candy.
As a sour thing smell.
For some strange reason, and I need to think about this, I'm getting like a brand new pair of fresh shoes.
Yeah.
Like you just bought a brand new pair of Nikes and you stuck your nose deep in. I know everyone has done that before, right? I don't know, for some strange reason that was the smell that I affiliated with this. And as we go ahead and try this, is there any other information that you'd like to share with us about this?
This goes well with salt and lemon.
Yes.
So like mix it with salt and lemon. And Fenny on a lot of occasions is not drunk raw. Usually mix it with some white drinks like Sprite or
Soda.
coconut water, soda. So just to play the flavors.
I like this. Well, I'd like to go ahead and try this. Maybe talk about what we food pair with this, and then thank you again as we continue on with our Wind Down Wednesdays.
Quite sharp.
This tastes to me exactly like crop, an Italian liqueur made from the pumice seed of the seeds, the stems, the sticks of the leftover wine. In fact, this has a great flavor to it as well. Not as strong of a punch in the beginning, but very strong in the end.
And when
You
it
can feel
goes
the
down
heat
here,
there.
you can feel the heat. It's quite sharp on your throat.
Yes, I agree 100%. And is there something, maybe, do you cook with this at home, or can you cook with this in a restaurant setting?
I don't think so that I've heard of anything cooked with it, but I would really love to try cooking my prawns or my fish, because Goan and seafood, they go very well. So I might try to cook my prawns or my fish, my crab with this, but I haven't heard anything.
There are certain Goan dishes in that people do use feeding their cooking.
I think that this would make a great deglazing alcohol for any sauce that you have. I think that this would go great as an accompaniment with a chocolate sauce for a souffle.
Yes.
And for some strange reason, I feel like this and coffee like a shot of espresso inside of here is like a cashew, caffeine punch in your face.
Whipped cream,
Yeah, whipped cream on top. That sounds pretty amazing, actually.
For Jamaican coffee, we have brandy, coffee, and cream. So if you want to make an Indian espresso coffee, you can use Fenny.
I think you just made a new cocktail.
We can try that.
Well, again, we want to thank all of our viewers. Please leave us any information if you'd like to hear something special about Wind Down Wednesdays. And thank you again, and we'll talk to you quite shortly.